Welcome in this afternoon. We're going to be doing a bonus stream today. I'm still working on my multi-stream and we're having issues with that, so this stream is going to be a little bit different than what we normally do. We're going to play Zelda. I'm going to do another randomizer. And we're going to see if I can figure out why the multi-stream is not working out exactly like, how I want it to. So let's queue up the randomizer and we will see if I can get everything working like it's supposed to. This stream will be slower than the normal Zelda streams that I normally do for as pace-wise. But like I said, it's also to try to figure out what's going on with my channel and why it's not wanting to behave itself like it should. Let's see here. Okay, now it's looking good. Let's see here, gamepad. Okay, we're looking good now. Except I don't like that the title is not doing what I want it to do. Which I can always change down the road, I suppose. Let's see, edit. I don't know why the title wouldn't change for me like it would on OBS. Save. Go back to my channel. And if this looks good, we'll just get right into the game then. Bonus stream. Okay, that looks good. So we're just going to play a normal stream right now. Just move the puppy dog out that was sitting behind me, put it on a little pillow. She loves her pillow, but for some reason she loves to try to squeeze behind me in the back of the chair. Oh, we in go mode. I wish we were. So we're doing a Triforce hunt like usual. 20 pieces, 1 piece down. This will be sword assured once I go see Uncle. Uncle will give me my sword and an item. Looking at the quick map, Desert has a crystal, Mountain's got a crystal, Eastern Palace has a pendant, which means green pendant's going to be in the Dark World. Couple of terms I normally use is for Zora, it's the Goodwill $500 special. Always see what we get. Usually it's not anything real amazing. Uncle gives me a bottle. Blue bottle, so that will be magic, and it's going to give me life and magic all at the same time. blue bottle, blue mail to get going. So we are looking pretty good. We're just going to put my tracker up here. We got 1 bottle. I'm going to take off. I don't know why my trackers tell me I have bombs. I do not. Right now, not much is opened. Okay, we'll just go around that guard. Would love to grab a couple of quick bombs and have something saved for later. That way I can do back of escape. I always take some type of hit there. While I'm here, I'm just going to double check that Kick is behaving itself and doing what I want it to do. Kick seems to be a little more friendly with YouTube on what I want with the multi-stream. For some reason, YouTube seems to want to fall behind with it. But now it's looking pretty good right now. I think everything is behaving itself. Stuff I can do when I'm going through my warm-up screen. Okay, we get a key and 300 rupees. Well, that'll take care of the businessman once we get to the Karika village. Now we're going to not mess with these guards. We just want to get through here as simply as possible. So if you're able to see me on YouTube and Kick, welcome in. Feel free to drop a follow or a sub and follow along, because Mondays and Wednesdays I will be playing Zelda like this. Saturday is a mix between Zelda and anything random from the 1990s and before. So you may see Commodore, you may see Atari, you might see a TI-99 from time to time. Or you may just see something a little bit different for Nintendo or Super Nintendo. So keep that in the back of your mind. If that's something that interests you, feel free to drop a follow and come along for the ride. Let's see here. I've been streaming since the beginning of January on Twitch, so been watching people for many, many years, but just now decided to take the plunge and do my own streaming as well. You have the big key. Any closer, I would have put that key right in the hole to begin with. Okay, we have Mirror. Now we just need Moon Pearl, and we'll have complete Dark World access for us not turning into a bunny. Couple of things I'm looking for, like usual, and it's been a thorn in my side from the beginning. A light source. I want my lantern. Would love to get the glove, and I would love to get the hammer early on. So 3 or 4 things I would love to find. Let's see here. Is everything playing nicely? Yes. We left Kick on for this volume, so you're probably hearing a little bit of a doubling in the background, which we fixed. Okay, for some reason the Super Nintendo's not making any noise. So what I'm going to do is pause real quick and check the stream itself, see what it looks like. Take it from there. 1 second. Okay, right now I am not getting any sound from the Super Nintendo. So let's see here. What's going on with my sound? Let's see. Did that solve my problem? Okay, we got that fixed. It was just a setting on my end that somehow got thrown off. Okay, back up again, and we'll head up to Back of Escape. Still need to find the bomb to get into back. I knew something didn't look right there on OBS. I just wasn't sure what it was. Okay, we'll go ahead on up. I was messing around with the settings earlier, trying to figure out OBS with YouTube, and I guess I hit one too many different settings. So, my apologies for that. We seem to be back on the same page again. So we're going to come this way. I still have one key remaining. So the chest back here should be an item of some type. A little bit of magic. And a map that I do not need. Since I have a key, we can save ourselves a little bit of hassle. Come on. I just need my bomb. No bomb for me. I get some hearts, but no bombs. Hopefully here. Hopefully over here we'll find a bomb or two. We have arrows, no bomb. Tons of arrows here, but no bomb. That's disappointing. Sloppy playing on my part, I'll admit that. We got plenty of hearts. We're good there. So we're back of escape and we don't have any bombs. This could be a problem. That means I'm going to have to come back here later on. Which I don't want to do. Yep, we're going to have to come back. Unfortunately. Unless something over here gives me plenty of arrows. I'm surprised it's giving me this many arrows early on. It's dropped already like 60 or 70 arrows. No bombs. My last chance for a bomb is going to be in the chest on the other side of this door. If I can get bombs here, I can double back. Excuse me, y'all in the way. Okay, let's go back. We have, I have boots, and I can take the boots at least and go back and go through that door. No. Well, maybe not. Ooh, I know what I can do. I can cheese a little bit. I might be able to cheese this a little bit. Or maybe I won't be able to cheese that a little bit. Not exactly how I wanted to do this, but wrong place. There we go. That's what we wanted. We just go left, and we'll work ourselves right back up where we would have come out anyway. And since I have boots, there's a couple of places I can check right off the bat. We'll start in here and work our way up. Second Triforce piece. Still need a shield. Full magic. My still want to find a glove. I still want to find a lantern. I still want to find the hammer. So 3 things I would like to have at the moment. And the mushroom spot is a heart piece. We'll take that. Thank you, sir. We'll head down here and see what's on the ledge. Just progressively working through the normal suspects. So with 3 pieces in, and we haven't even been to the village yet, which is where we're going to be heading next. So we're going to drop down here and work our way to the... Also, I would love to come across the moon pearl right about now. Let's see here, this should be another... Hey, that's the bomb I wanted earlier. Well, that'll help me take care of the hangout. So let's update the tracker real quick. So we got the bomb, we have the mirror, and we have bottle. So that opens up a couple of things for me to deal with. Eureka Village is pretty much completely open to me. We'll do the bomb first. We'll just take out these 4 chests and see what we come up with. Some early triangles, some Doritos this morning. Always good for the body. Another 100 rupees. Now if I want to take the easy road out, we can do the secret room, get the 255 rupees if we want. That would give me more than enough to take care of the salesman here. $2 for the heart piece. And then I would be able to get look to see the Goodwill and see what we have sitting up there on offer. Bombs, so I cannot do that. Okay, and that's the bombs I need to do this back office. Put a bomb there. Now we have enough to do the Goodwill hunt. 3 bottles already, so either the bug net's gonna be easy to come by, or it's gonna be a pain in the rear end to come by. And either way, I am not too worried about it. We're still stuck at 3 hearts at the moment, which early on I'm not going to stress over. I gotta check on the chicken pot. Yep, chicken pot's still there. Let's see, where are we gonna go first? Come down here, we'll get ourselves a couple of bombs and some along the way. Another fairy to make sure my 3 hearts are still completely full. For some reason, the rats today are giving out nothing but arrows. And now we have some extra bombs. So now we're going to finish up the other sections here. We can do the bomb chicken. Chicken bomb! Nope, not today. Another 50 rubies. We are swimming in money today. So we have over 700 roops now. We'll see Sick Boy. We have enough bottles now. He will give us something. Okay, the blue staff. I'm sure that will come in handy at some point. Stop at the good old Chug-a-Lug and see what we have here. We have the Moon Pearl, so we are well on our way to Dark World status. Okay. I don't have hammer, or magic, so magic that's out of the question. I think we got everything we're going to get here, so we'll head on down south. We'll head down to the library, see what's up on offer there. Something good. 5 rupees. I don't really need the rupees right now, so I need a hammer or a glove to get Dark World access. Love it to be a glove or something. Heart piece. This is the four hearts. So right now, not much more I can do here. Let's see where we want to go. Couple places I can check now. Would love to get the glove. I would love to get a hammer. We'll do the grasslands next, I believe. But first, let's take this out. And we'll come up here now and we'll see what's in this little cubby hole. Fairies. Don't need them at the moment. So that is where we're gonna go next. South. We'll just walk away from him. I look for trouble for no reason. Another fairy location, so we will save that for later if we need it. Head this way. Another heart. We're up to 5 now. And going this way, we can hit both that and this water switch, so we can do the fish. I try to be a nice guy in this game every now and then. And the fish is offering up a bottle, so now we have 4 bottles early on in this seed. Four bottles. Still nothing remarkable to write home about. Have enough bottles to do 2 more bomb checks. Let's see what we have in Mini Moldorf. And they're giving up more arrows. More arrows than we know what to do with. Let's see here. 5 checks at this location. Tons of money today. Hey, there's my lantern from yesterday I could have used. Yeah, well, we won't have the same problem today, apparently. 6 hearts, I have a lantern, so I have a lantern and I have boots. So now I would love to find a hammer and a glove would be nice. I also could do fake flipper. I have 2 fake flipper locations I can check out. I still got the ledge also on Goodwill to check out. Let's go in here and see what we have. And we're up to 7 hearts. Let's see how YouTube is doing. YouTube is doing well. Everything is looking good. So now we're going to back out of here. And then we can... I don't want to do that. Let's see. I guess we'll do... we'll fake flipper and we'll head up to Goodwill. I think will be the quick play right now, and then we'll come back later on for the bridge. So we'll head up in here, come back out, jump back in. We'll hit these 2 real quick. Out of logic. Hey, there's my shield. And now we'll head up to Goodwill and see what Goodwill is hiding up in their bargain bins. We have the bug net. Well, that'll take care of my issues with and with the fake flippering, we'll be able to get to Goodwill much earlier and much quicker. And a boomerang. Not the worst thing I've seen. Cannot reset mine. So now we're going to head back out where we came from. Drop you back in the water. We'll come back later for the bug net if I remember. I would like to remember the bug net. So looking at the map where I'm located, we'll take the trip all the way back down. Usually I would try to hard reset this and start over, but we're in a pretty good spot right now. I think we're in a good enough spot that, well, I don't have the glove yet. So we're going to start back at Sanctuary. and start working our way back over to Eastern Palace. And I just wanted to see what we have there. We can go to Shirala's and we can go to Eastern Palace and see. I have plenty of arrows, I just now need a bow. The lantern is available to me, so I'm not gonna get trapped like I did last seed on this. So we are just gonna go zoom. Just literally walk away from everybody. Shirala's is gonna give me 3 checks. This is what happens when you make a wrong turn in Albuquerque. Bugs Bunny always told us to watch out for that wrong turn in Albuquerque. Do I listen? Of course not. There we go, that's what we want. There's the old man. Doing old man things again. 3 checks. Dorito. $20. And a heart. So we're at 8 already. Something tells me that glove and hammer are going to be elusive for a while, so Dark World access is going to be a challenge. Come this way, drop down. Messed that up, so we're just gonna. We're not gonna want to have to take you out, sir, but you have made a grave mistake trying to take me on. Okay, start with this. I would have more arrows than I know what to do with if we were able to keep every arrow that this game handed out. So we're going to grab this chest real quick since it's highly available, and the 12 rupees that come along with it. I don't need the 12 rupees, but they're there, and I am not afraid of extra money. So, almost halfway done with the Triforce seed, 33 minutes in. The puppy dog approves. I think the puppy dog approves. Sir, I believe you do have a headache now. Let's see what's in this one. Ah, the Master Sword. Nice. That means I do have Aga available to me if I want. The Triforce piece. And since I have a lantern, I will see what's in the chest down here. Just because I can. And I'll grab my extra heart, giving me full status with the people of the Master Sword. I need to go this way, I suppose. I think I can take him out with this. We're going to find out. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yeah, buddy. Oh, shoot, buddy. And there's the map that I did not need. But we got the master key to this place. I still don't have the arrows, so I gotta be smart about how I deal with this back room. Okay, that's one. Let's see if we can find where that guy went to. Wrong way. Wrong way. I forget that. You do it this way too. Okay. I forgot if you could do that or not. I'm kind of glad that we can. So if you guys like what you've seen, feel free to drop a follow or a sub. I always appreciate it. Never required. Not real quick. A little more difficult than I wanted that to be. I don't have anything that can hurt you, apparently. I thought the sword would be able to do the trick, but apparently not. So we almost full cleared. Almost full cleared Easton. Wasn't able to do too much. So let's think where we can go from here. I don't think the boomerang opens up anything. Trying to think where we want to venture off to. We could. Can I get the Ice Road Cave right now? Well, we did Ice Road Cave, so there's a little bit more we can do with the fake flipper. Which we may actually venture into. Let's see. Let's go. Before we do that, let's go right. Well, the hell is going to do it? And over here anyway. I think there's one check over here in the corner that I can still do. I think this is a fairy one, honestly. Yep, it was a fairy. But we can go this way and check the corner. And we can check the ledge too. Hey Shindig, how you doing, sir? Looking at work. No problem, sir. You have a good day with work. We're working through another seed. We got through one seed yesterday, which was nice. 3 hours, 32 minutes, I think it was, to get through the Triforce hunt. Still working through the tracker. This time we did a normal seed generator instead of a race seed, so there will be spoilers if necessary towards the end. Let's go this way and see what's on ledge for offer. That's a heart piece, so I don't need to worry about a heart piece right now. So let's head on out. Still need to find a glove or a glove-like compatible object. Still need to find... Still need to find a hammer. A flute would be nice. A flute would be helpful. Again. There we go. So now we'll head up. We took care of Zora already, and that Goodwill turned up absolutely nothing worth my time. We got a red boomerang. If we decide to go back later on, we can get the bug net once we get flippers. So that will be on the bucket list at some point because we have all 4 bottles. We have bombs, we have a mirror, and we have the moon pearl. We just don't have access at the moment to... Okay. That's nice. We have the book. Doesn't open up much at the moment, but... Got broke off the lid. That opens escape. We already did escape. Let's see. Let's see here. Where do we want to go? Where do we want to go? Now we'd like to get to the Dark World, but it doesn't look much is open on the Dark World at the moment. You know, we could do desert. We got the book. We can go into desert. Kind of makes me wonder why I backed out of the seed like I did. So that will be the play that we will make. I believe. Of course. If you're not following Shindig, you're doing Zelda all wrong. You should be following Shin. He plays a lot of Zelda randomizers. He does randomizers with Zelda 1, Link to the Past, and Metroid, and Super Metroid. And always a good show. So if you have an opportunity, I would suggest you stop by, check out what he's up to, because he's always up to something fun. Shin today would just... This is a bonus stream because I was trying to figure out why YouTube wasn't being picked up on the multicast that I was doing. But we do have YouTube now working, which is a plus. Kick had no problems with the stream, but YouTube was just giving me a headache saying it wasn't able to pull up the streams. Okay, we have a little key now. Head to the right. Drop down. I appreciate that, sir. It's just... I thought it was streaming the whole time, but I had the first stream that went through with no problem. And somewhere along the way, everything went to heck because I couldn't get YouTube to behave itself. So we have a heart piece. That seed I played last night, I think I had no deaths. I want to say it was no death and 3 fairies. It was actually a pretty smooth seed for the most part. Kind of like this. I'll be honest, kind of like this one. This one's this seed's not going too bad actually to start with. Here's the map. Tons of arrows, but no bow to speak of. Okay, we'll head up north. Berries. Always nice, but I don't see. It doesn't get me a glove. I'll take the heart piece down here just because I can. Do a little yard work. Nope. Still no glove. I don't have access to mountain. I don't have access to back of desert. I don't have bow, so I can't finish Easton. So those are partials. Let's see what else we have. We did Mini Moldorf. Can I do Agar? I could probably knock Agar out. I'm not thinking of anything that would prevent me from Agar at the moment. It would give me a couple more checks and would get me into the Dark World if I can complete it. We have Lamp this time around, so we're not going to run into the same problem we did last seed. So, win there. I'm running like I'm in 4th grade, running on pizza day to the front of the line. I know it's Elio's pizza, but I'm still going to be running to be the first online for it. Okay, so we should be able to get in. And maybe putz around a little bit with this one. The track is telling me I should be able to. I don't trust any of you right now. Actually, I think it says I can take on Agar. No, it's still telling me it's red. I don't see why it would be red. I guess I'm gonna get up there and find out why it's red. Anything off the tracker? Dimes, lantern, book, tons of bottles, moon pearl, boots on there. Yeah, I guess those supposed to be red. I don't know why it's red. I never had the cape, the magic cape I'm gonna go this way around and check the chest, see what we have. Quick shot. Let's see what we got going on. Should have another chest down here someplace, I would think. Nope. Head on up. Yeah, I think the tracker was wrong about saying that I wouldn't be able to take on Agnes right now. You are not being friendly this evening. Sir, you go bye-bye. I'm sure that did something. I just don't. A couple of hearts here. I got a moment here. Just check everything. Make sure everything is copacetic with what I'm trying to do. That gets me what I want. First, the key. That was ugly, but effective. Boy, I played a lot smoother last night than I am today. Okay. Can't hurt you right now, so. There's a key. Pick up some more lives. Pick that out. Here's some bombs. I still get our money. I promise you I'll get our money. Link has now enough money to cover his own health insurance. Nope, excuse me, I'm just going to go right up these stairs. I'm not even dealing with you. Same rules apply. Not dealing with you. Myself an extra heart. I don't know why they said this was red and not green. there was no reason why I couldn't come up here and fight Aga. Unless I didn't remember the Master Sword thing. Now the question is, how many blue balls is this thing that I'm going to throw at me? That might just be in the Dark World too, the blue balls, but just in case. One more should get me to the Dark World and open up Dark World access. There's a blue ball. So they do film in the Light World. Now we took out Aga. And according to this, it opens up one and only one place to look, and that's right on the pyramid. Blue boomerang. I'll grab that even though I don't need it at this point. Knock that off. I'm sure my little goofy self can go find something to mess around with over in the Dark World. Get myself in a little bit of trouble. Here, we could probably go in the pot a little bit. It's not giving me a green light, so I'm sure we're only going to be able to do part of it, not the whole thing. We'll get some hearts over here real quick. Just need one heart, I'm not going to be greedy about it. Now we'll go meet up with Kiki and heart back. There we go. We'd love to come across a glove would help out immensely at the moment. And a bow. A bow would help too. The potato. Okay, so we're going to the pod. We'll start on one side, work our way through. See what they have at the bottom. Come on, big key. I'd love to grab the big key early on. And there we go. Back out where we came from. Reset the door. See what we have at the bottom. Through the door. Conserving my bombs when I have the opportunity. curious. I'll take one hit of damage to see if that does anything to him. Nope, I'm not going to be able to do much with him. Not without the bow, I won't. So that is going to be a very short trip into pod. Let's see. I don't think there's much I can do over here anyway. So we're almost halfway through. I don't want to head back into the light world quite yet. On the offset, there is something I can still do in the dark world that can give me a little bit of progression. I don't think there is. The track is not making it user-friendly at the moment. Okay, that finishes off the dark world for me. We'll head back into the light world right now. Let's see, take a quick look at the map. Let's see. Green pennant will be on thieves. Giant eyeball will have the blue pennant. And well, there's nowhere I can go right now in the dark world, so I'm gonna head back into the light world and we'll putz around more in the light world and see what we can come up with. 4 bottles early on: boots, master sword, moon pearl. There's no access to desert, to mountain right now. Let's see. I can do lumberjack. So let's do lumberjack. See if we can look that way and see what's on. Didn't think about that until just now that I did Agger and I have all the other corresponding things needed to make magic in that department. Let's see here. Please let it be a glove. Glove or a hammer would be wonderful. So we will see what we have here. I'm thinking this should be the progression. I'll take a fairy for that. And nope. That's not progression. That is far, far from progression. Okay, we took care of Agar. Took care of Lumberjack. Desert, we went as far as we can go. Can't do the Lost Land. Rock Rock Cave we did. Nope, I don't think we're gonna need Pedestal. I was able to do the bridge by Fake Flipper. I don't know why everything's attacking me. Birds are attacking again. Okay, Master Sword is good to go. What did I miss? I don't see much that I miss. This is kind of when I start getting a little quiet because I try to think what can I do and what can't I do at this point. I don't have access to checkerboard. I don't have access to any of the tablets at the moment. Lightwell Swamp we've been through. Mini Waldorf Cave we've been through. Ice Rod Cave we've done. Shirala's Hut we did. Escape Suicide Room. King's Tomb I don't have access to because I don't have Love. Cynthia Sanctuary, Rock Rock, Lumberjack we just did, the Forest Hideout, Mushroom Location. I can check Pedestal, but this is a random type season. That's not going to give me... Well, I did do the hints on this one, so maybe I can get a little... Nope, not going to get in there. I guess I could look at Ped, see if there's a hint on Ped. I doubt there is, but it don't hurt to look. Gives me more time to think about what I want to do or not do. I don't think Ped gives you any information. Yes, a coin freezes everything. So... trying to think where I can go right now. That's what happens when I get quiet. I just don't know where to go and spend a little more time thinking and less time talking. Kind of a slow seed for his progression. We did the race. Library just had a heart on it, heart piece. Agus Cave we did. Swamp, Link's house. We did Agar. We knocked that out. Wishing Well. Zora. The River Edge. We took all that out. I would love to find a flute. At least flute can get me up to... Flute would get me up to desert, up to mountain at least. Good. The tree had the bees that I want to deal with. We'll set that. Let's see what we have. Oh, it was 5 rupees on in the library. I knew it was something that wasn't going to help me out along the way. So. Did that already? I'm trying to think, where else is there left for me to go? Let me look something up. The only way I'm going to kill that this Cyclops is going to be with an arrow. I'm running out of ideas. I'm not sure where to go at this point. But I suppose that's why we had the spoiler in case I needed it. I have out of ideas at this point. I need is... Trying to think what I can do now. Well, trucks passing by, dog's going nuts. Because right now I need... Only two places I can think of. How do I get to Death Mountain? My question. What can I do in the right world that would give me a little more progression to help myself out? I'm confused by the scene. I'm not sure where to go at this point. We keep saying that the way I set these seeds up, there's no way for me to lock myself out. Nine Ocean, not the most exciting stream in the world. Man, I have no idea where I need to go. Last seed was so much better than this one for me knowing where I was headed to. What is up here? Let's see what's up here. It's a Triforce piece. I have both bows, boomerangs. I got bombs, a lantern, a book, boots, moon pearl, a mirror. I did Agar already. That got me into the Dark World. Dark World, only thing that it opened up was Pyramid. going to Powers of Darkness, I am limited because you get to what do you call those things? You have the green and the red monsters that the red one shoots lasers at you. I don't have a weapon to kill that because you usually shoot it with an arrow and left door in pod. Let me head back over there again. Yeah, I went to the left side before I went to the right side. Let's head back over there and I'll show you what I have to work with. This seat's almost feeling like I almost feel like I need to really be grinding hard in the light world, that the dark world may not even really come into play. I highly doubt there is a seed where the dark world has no real play into it. But then again, anything's possible. We'll go back into pod. But I got tons of arrows in this scene. Like tons and tons of arrows. We get back to pod. And then I'm going to take a 2-minute break. I got to take the pup out. And then we will explore pod one more time. So this can be about 2 minutes. Let me take her out real quick, and then we'll continue on and see if I can figure out where I need to be exactly. Okay, we are back. As promised, we'll head on in. I'll take a look at the right side real quick of Pod here and see. Yeah, we already got the key there. I'm sure the answer is going to be in the light world. I can use a hint. A hint would probably be a good start because see, Mimic is there. Not. Well, you realize, I'm just gonna put this out there, I just realized I never went through the center freaking door of Darkness Palace. So, there's a whole rest of Dark Palace here that I didn't even venture into. So, I would say I definitely missed something big. And I'm hoping that's what you came across, because I realized at the moment I went back into Pod that was missed. I don't have another bomb for this master key. When you say this layout isn't even pretty, I am curious what you mean by that. Because I'm sure there's a lot of scenarios that don't look pretty. There's an early cave that you gotta kill a bunch of the same enemy for a section of things. I thought I went to Mini Moldorf, because I know you kill four or so of the Mini Moldorfs to get back to yeah, but I thought I did that early on. Let me look at this. Did I miss? I don't remember missing that. I thought I took that out. Well, those are the mimics again, so I can't do that. But now that I have the bomb, I can get the other chest. That's a possibility. Well, I'm going to grab that chest over there in the center, and I'm going to hope that's my progression. because I totally missed that center door altogether when I had the key. Nope, and that's the map. So progression was not in... was not where I hoped it would be. Let's go back into the light world. Start and quit. I'll check the castle one more time, back of escape and all that, just to make sure I didn't miss anything. I can't imagine me missing anything there. Because if I'm going to be honest with you, that's the only thing I felt like I might have rushed a little bit, if we're talking early on in the seed. But I don't even think I missed... I might have missed the chest, but I don't recall missing a chest. If you think it's had to be right at the start. Take some more time over here. Okay. Like I said, this is the only thing I felt like I might have rushed a little bit. Got that chest. I'm good there. There's enough time. Chest over here. No. I thought I went back and hit this already. With arrows, but that'll be progression I need. Okay. I thought I hit this on the way out. But... yeah, but I hit boots very early. I believe I got the boots right when I came out with Zelda in the very beginning. I got the boots. Yeah, and I thought I doubled back inside. Because when I got the chest, I didn't leave Sanctuary. I went back in down into Escape again. Even though I didn't exit. I'm gonna have to look at. I'm gonna have to look at the. If you want to take a look at the early stream of that, I'm almost sure I made a U-turn and went back inside again because I saw that. I knew that would give me the opportunity to go back. All right. Well, color me silly for that one. Distracted. That doesn't even open up anything for me, even though I know that gives me more. You know, that's exactly what happened. Yep. You were right. So. Oh, that's about as far back as I got, and then I backed out of it. Okay. Head back into the dark world. See how much further I can get with the arrows. Because it really doesn't open up a whole bunch to me on the tracker, but at least I can get a little bit further now in pod. It gives me a little something at least. How often does that happen to you that you miss something early on, or you've seen somebody play a game and early on they try to double back or something and they can't do it, or they thought they did, and they spend the next 2 hours of the stream trying to figure out where they went wrong. I'm sure it happens a lot. Alright, so my Saturday seed, do you think regular open's going to be easier, or... No, I don't know if easier is the right word I'm looking for on that. But, the direction I probably should be going into because I'm trying to get more familiar with this. Like I said, I'm trying to learn this as I go along. I thought standard open would be easier. I'm just trying to think which level gives me the best progression for this learning. Is what I'm looking for. I play three times a week. This week will be 4 times in a week. And well, this also lets me now finish Easton Powers, because I ran into an issue at Easton. So I would be able to finish Easton now. Oh, I agree. It all helps, you know. If you saw my streams from the very beginning of January, where I started picking up Zelda after how many years, I couldn't find my way out of a wet paper bag if you helped me. And this is as far as I can go here because I don't have a hammer. So we'll come out, we'll go back into Easton. Easton should be able to be finished now. And hopefully there'll be progression at the end of Easton. Desert should be open now because I mean, well, actually no, it wouldn't be open because I still don't have the glove. Let's see. I tell you, I'm learning as I go, and a lot of progress has been made with me over the last 4 weeks or so. This has been opened already. Pick my 5 rubies and run. This is as far as I got last time, and I realized I didn't have anything to kill the other guy. Let's top off the arrows. I'm not even sure what I'm hoping to get out of all this. Although that wasn't the progression I was hoping for. Well, that puts me halfway through it. Let's see. That didn't open up a whole lot. Some more. It is more accessible in pod. Okay. Take your word for it. thought the mimics were in the center. Were they in the right? Were the mimics on the right or were they in the center? Yep, they were in the right. Apart. There we go. I have 3 bombs, so I can do 1 on each side. And that's going to get me some berries and extra hearts. Then we'll progress this way. So now I have another key. Now I got 2 keys. Keep forward. Now to the backup pod. Now, before I do this, okay, I do have the big key. Because this is the room that got me in the last seed. This is the chest that had the final piece I needed, and in the dark, there was no way I'm finding it. Chest down there we'll look at 11. That opens up a good part of the dark world now, and I would like to think that hammer is going to allow me to finish off the rest of let's see what I have. Let's take a peek over here and see. Should have 2 chests back here to work off of. We have a key. Over here, a key. I'm more of a chocolate person than a vanilla person, I suppose. See what's back here. Well, that worked out kind of convenient. Get everybody to leave the chat. Well, just curious, how long have you been playing Randomizers for? I'm pretty sure you've been playing for quite some time. Okay. Well, the dog left the chat also right now. As I say that, I hear her in the background again. You're going to need this for you. This is when I start running around like a yo-yo that I don't know what it's doing. And one more. Okay. Well, I'm improving finally. I remember when I just sat around all day doing nothing else and just getting fairies all day long and trying to make the best of my situation, but let us finish that. The other thing I gotta keep in mind, and I know it's obvious, but I need to keep it in the back of my head, is I'm not trying to beat this game like normal. So, even though there's a part of me in the back of my head going, well, you know, you still need to get the crystals, gotta do this, gotta do that. I still gotta break that habit and say, well, that's not what we're trying to do today. We're trying to get 20 Triforce pieces and make it back to the castle. Oh, I'll tell you right now, it does mess me up from time to time. Last night, and it's a shame that I didn't get caught on YouTube when I was trying to stream it, but I was actually pretty well dialed in with what we were trying to do. And a little over 3 hours of this. And that's the other thing I have to get used to now is the collection rate is not as important now as it used to be. See if we can get my other part back. There it is. So right now I can hit that lovely place that I missed one time, and I swear I'm never going to miss it again. What is this thing doing to me now? Let's come over here and not miss the one that I missed that one time that I swear I was never going to miss again. They'll give me 5 opportunities, I believe. Okay, 12. 14. This is why we don't forget this room ever again. I think this is fairies, but I just want to double check. Yes, it is. So the next stream, I guess I'll do a regular open, not just a standard open, and let the game mix it up a little bit. Silly question: what is the difference between open versus the standard open? Is that the same as mixed up entrances? Okay, well that's probably what I should do next time. Mix it up a bit. This is the last thing that is open to me is the dig game right now. That allows me magic bat. See what we can make from that. Magic bat now, see if it will give me something good. I guess I'm hoping for a glove at this point, because that would open up a lot more. Okay, he gave me hook shot. Okay, hook shot's gonna open up for me. I can get over to the other side of the dark world now. I would almost say I think that would get me closer to thieves and go through the Dark World version of the village. And but that wouldn't get me into. How does that get me into? Yeah, it would get me into Thieves Town, but it wouldn't let me into Thieves. I hope the progression is sitting in Thieves someplace. Because there'll be a couple of checks I can do along the way. WYM. I assume you're asking what I'm missing? Well, the hook shot opens up the opportunity for me to now come across here. And I'm looking at my tracker, and the only thing that's now green is Thieves Town. But I'm not going to be able to go into Thieves, because don't you need the glove to get into Thieves? To pull when you pull on the statue? I thought you needed to pull on the. You needed the glove to pull on that. Okay. That makes more sense to me then, because I thought you needed a glove to pull on this and open it up. I guess I'm so used to having the gloves by the time I get there, I don't think about it otherwise. Anything sitting over here that Okay. Mushroom. That puts the witch's hut in logic now. I'm probably not running there right now to deal with. I can't do that until I get my glove. And here we have a shop. That's 15. Before I go in, I'm just going to dip down here real quick, make sure there's nothing here that I can get into, that I need to get into right now. I think there is. Nope. Okay, Thieves it is, and I got to put in the back of my mind the witch's hut to bring back the mushroom. See what I can pull out of there. Okay, give me a moment. Okay. Should be back now. Yep, the wife called, so most of everything gets put on hold when she calls. But we made a lot of progression over here. We made, we got flippers, we got glove. So we are well on our way to where we want to be. I'll do catfish before we do goodwill. And Jen, I know what you mean. Once you get to a certain point, you just don't worry about the dungeons. Just focus on the last 4. Let's see what catfish has, and then we'll focus on. Well, we'll take that while we're here. Sometimes for me, just going slow is faster. Get my bug net while I'm here. I believe I already saw the flute boy, so I don't need to deal with him. Let's see what else is open here. The mountain is open now. I can go up to the mountain, and that's probably my next move because we got a couple of options now. I could do mountain. I could start trying to knock off some of the tablets. There's a couple of caves I can double check. One over the cemetery. There's one out by the desert and swamp. The old man's going to give me something when I take him out to the mountain. So we're going to start with mountain and I should have enough logical places to go now that we should be able to finish this up now with what we have to work with. I would think, at least. And we're still trending about, I don't know, about an hour ahead of where I was when we finished, so hopefully I would think it would, since I have access to Dark and Light World on the mountain. I never remember what's in here. I don't think there's anything in here I really need to concern myself with. Let's head on up and see what's sitting on the top of mountain. We do have Hera. And we have a rupee at the top that I don't need. Okay, that's another one of those pixel perfect mistakes. Try that again. Let's move in a little bit more. That's why they have those little designs like that. Make sure you know exactly where you want to be. Good. Come on. Shane, I don't think I'm going to be racing anytime soon, competitively. I don't think we're at that level yet. Let's see. Okay, 300 rubies. Might as well start in here and see what we have. I would not be doing this if I wasn't having fun, trust me. There's a better way to spend the money I spent on a setup, and there's the key. We'll head to the basement, see what they have. Yep, that backfired. I'm in a good enough spot here that I can wait this out. No, I have about as much fun watching this as I do playing it, and I think that's about all you can hope for when it comes to sports and video gaming. Let's see. Okay, that's the big key. That's what I wanted. Here. I probably have another hour before I start finishing up around the house what I need to finish. I'm hoping we'll be able to find the last 4 pieces in the next hour. There's enough spots here to check that we should hit upon something. Okay, we'll come this way. This way. I love it when they drop themselves down like that. Okay, hitting the lottery now. Now let's see if I can get enough hearts here. That to hit the tail and not have to get too close to him. My luck, probably not, but something. Nope. I basically make contact with that tail. I like how he scurries away just before I catch him on the double hit. Got a couple extra hearts we'll work with. I don't want to use the hammer on him because I think that's more difficult than the sword. You know what? I'm going to take your advice. I don't need to finish these dungeons at this point. There's enough checks here that should keep me busy. Let's get the hammer. Let's see what we have here. Drop down. Got a chest here. Yep, that opens up everything now. I don't know if we're going to make it back to the village to save the Kermit the Frog, but that is an opportunity if I want to. Let's see here. That'll take us back up to the top, I believe. That did not take me to the top. That's just the fairy cave, I believe. Followed by... save me a little time that way. And Doritos. I forget what's this way. Who puts a shop inside of a cave and then barricades the front door like that? That don't seem too logical. If I'm lucky, I can... Ooh! Tempered sword. You go get him, Kibbles. The dog is now protecting me from a vehicle 2 blocks away. 19 Doritos. Something tells me we might be able to get this done a lot earlier than the last seed. I'll take my arrows. And before I go up, because that's going to be my next play, let's check the dark world side of this and see if we can find the last Dorito crumb still sitting at the bottom of the bag. Is there any Doritos in the bottom of the bag? Oh, that was a mistake. Give that a second. We got 2 more checks coming up. Oh. We were going to have 2 checks. I don't think Oh, I did fall down the right spot. Okay, that's it. Work my way out. Actually, you know what? We'll just save and quit. And we will head now back to the I think with real help from my friends, this stream went a lot smoother than and of course I'm going to do this backwards because reasons. So now we're just going to scoot through here real quick. And we're going to be done a lot quicker than we did with the last seed. Might as well kill the last one. And we've completed this seed thanks to Shindig a little bit. A little advice, a little hinting along the way to help me out. I got 2:42 on the clock for the stream. I would say this is probably closer to probably 2:32. So I'm going to try what you suggested, a regular open layout versus the standard layout for the next stream. There is a lot more manual tracking with that tracker, which I don't mind doing. It's just learning it as I go. I have to figure out the rest of this on how to do it, get it set up for automatic. I don't want fire rod dark rooms. I can promise you that's not what I want. I will definitely check that out. And if anybody's watching on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, if you're interested in watching Shindig, he plays this a lot better than I do. And he mixes it up with Super Metroid and sometimes Metroid and Zelda 1. I would suggest going over and checking him out as well. Yeah, this is going to be a lot about this. I'm still going to work out the bugs on, but we are making progress. But we are making progress here. We are learning and getting a little bit faster. So we'll finish this up, see what the time is, and let's see. And then we'll figure out where we're going to raid off to, because there is a couple of things around the house I still need to finish. So let's see who's on. Who's doing Zelda today? There's a lot of Ocarina of Time going on right now, it looks like. Just wait to see what the final time is. My last collection rate was 117 out of 216. So I'm assuming that is the normal range for a Triforce hunt to be. So let's see. Yeah, at some point, I'm going to start moving into full Zelda games where it's not just a Triforce hunt. But baby steps, and I'll make it there sooner or later. Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time. I think Tracy does A Link to the Past. Oh, here we go. Telthar is doing A Link to the Past, so that's probably where we're gonna get off to. Shindig, like always, sir, pleasure to have you here. I look forward to watching you on your next stream. You have a good rest of your day. Don't work too hard, and I'll catch up with you soon, sir. Gonna wait a couple minutes, see what the final is. Now we're just waiting for the final numbers. And then I will be off and finish up what my wife had planned for me for today. I got lucky today. It wasn't too much of a honeydew list, so I did have a little bit of time this afternoon to get in on a bonus stream and worked on seeing if I can get YouTube to actually stream properly. And it's looking like it's working pretty well with YouTube. And Kick is looking pretty good too, so I think we have it figured out for the most part. I'm gonna have to watch it on the intro, my intro to my stream, that everything's set up properly. We got early boots, early mirror, real early mirror. First sword, I would say, was kind of pretty early as well. Let's see, Master Sword, we took out 3 dungeons. I think we took less damage this time than we did the first time around. We went from 0 deaths this time to 1. Less bonks this time around. 109, a little bit less on the 235.13. We took almost a whole hour off. I would say by far that was a much better seed. And like I said, help from my friends. So we're gonna raid out to, let's see, who did I say it was? Where is, that's what we want. See who's doing Zelda. That let's see who we want to go out to. Telthar. Let's see if we can find him. We'll find them and where is Where is... There he is. We're going to raid out. Hopefully had a good day with this. I will catch up to everybody on Saturday. Saturday night we'll do another randomizer. You guys have a good rest of your night. Have a good day.